Eli Broad, The Art of Being Unreasonable, Lessons in Unconventional Thinking. Unleash the untapped potential of unconventional thinking with Eli Broad's The Art of Being Unreasonable, Lessons in Unconventional Thinking. This summary will guide you through Broad's journey from his first home-building business, KB Home, to becoming a multi-billionaire with successful ventures in insurance, philanthropy, and the arts. In this informative summary, you'll glean insight into Broad's philosophy on questioning conventional wisdom, embracing calculated risks, the significance of research and analysis, and the value of strategic investment. Get ready to unlock the secrets of being unreasonably productive and what it means to seek the true path to success in the face of skepticism.
Unreasonable Eli Broad. Eli Broad's unusual approaches to life and business decisions have shaped him into the successful man he is today. From changing the pronunciation of his last name to convincing his future wife to marry him after just a few dates, Broad's ability to make out-of-the-box decisions has served him well throughout his life. Broad's determination to invest in his ventures led him to sell his wedding china, a decision supported by his wife. This proclivity for unreasonableness continues to shape his decisions, personal and professional, to this day. The Unreasonable Man. Leonard Broad, a gifted accountant, founded KB Home by betting on unconventional houses without basements. He used his astute analysis of the local housing market and potential homebuyers to succeed in the rapidly expanding home-building market. Broad understood early on that the U.S. was about to transform into a nation of homeowners, and he was sure he could excel where most other home construction firms were inefficient and poorly financed. The business acumen of Eli Broad. Eli Broad, a successful businessman, acquired Sun Life Insurance Company of America to safeguard his real estate earnings in 1971. Applying his marketing concepts, he instructed Sun Life's managers to achieve 20% annual growth, which they accomplished by expanding sales and profits through acquisitions, rivaling Merrill Lynch with an enormous broker network. Broad's foresight to reorganize the company and focus on retirement savings with specialized fixed and variable annuities shifted the emphasis from life insurance. As a result, Sun Life's earnings beat its competitors by 2% to 3% annually, holding the New York Stock Exchange's best-performing stock from 1990 to 1998. Broad accumulated a multi-billion-dollar fortune from his successful home construction firm and insurance company, outperforming Warren Buffett's renowned umbrella company, Berkshire Hathaway. Broad's philosophy of reframing insoluble issues by thinking everything is important and saying yes to every request from others will make 24 hours appear inadequate. Eli Broad's business wisdoms. Eli Broad is a successful entrepreneur with decades of experience and a passion for philanthropy. In his book, he shares his insights on how to succeed in business and make wise investments. Broad emphasizes the importance of being opportunistic, taking risks, and constantly learning. He advises entrepreneurs to focus on their passions and to surround themselves with competent individuals. Broad also advocates for a culture of philanthropy in business, stating that giving back is not only the right thing to do but also good for one's reputation. Overall, Broad's book is a valuable resource for anyone looking to advance their career or investment strategy. The advantages of being second. While being the first mover in a market may seem desirable, the reality is that being second can be more profitable. First movers carve out new territory, paving the way for competitors who can then improve on their initial efforts. This phenomenon can be seen in the easy replacement of Friendster by Facebook. In many cases, second movers are better positioned to adapt as markets evolve. Building the Walt Disney Concert Hall. Learn how Eli Broad successfully raised over $200 million to fund the Walt Disney Concert Hall by enlisting the help of influential figures such as Andrea Van de Kamp, the head of the Los Angeles Music Center's board, and Los Angeles Mayor Dick Riordan. Through dealing with the right people right away, Broad ensured the project's success, and today the Walt Disney Concert Hall is an architectural masterpiece that has become an iconic landmark of Los Angeles. Know your customers. Learn from Eli Broad's experience in the home-building business that selling products requires understanding your target customer's needs, wants, purchasing power, and preferences. Research your market thoroughly, identify gaps in the market, and create unique value propositions. In Detroit, Broad discovered that providing affordable mortgage payments was key to attracting buyers. By meeting their needs, he sold 120 houses in his first year. Customers want products that are tailored to their lifestyle, budget, and preferences. Understanding this will help you build long-lasting relationships and lead to long-term success. Negotiation strategy. As a college student, Adam Broad faced a dilemma when his landlord threatened to report him and his roommates to the college dean for a damaged piano. Broad's strategic approach presented the landlord with two options: report them and lose tenants, or withdraw his threat and have the piano fixed. The landlord chose the latter. Broad's ability to present a clear either-or argument demonstrates the significance of negotiation skills and how they can lead to win-win outcomes. Furthermore, Broad emphasizes the power of systemic change and how it can benefit students holistically. The power of high standards. Motivate your employees by demanding high standards and challenging them consistently. To inspire your employees to do their best work, you need to challenge them continuously, according to Eli Broad, a renowned entrepreneur and philanthropist. Broad's approach is simple yet powerful: demand high standards, and challenge your employees to exceed their limits. Broad adopted this tough love approach throughout his career and trained Bruce Karatz in this philosophy. Karatz learned this lesson well when Broad asked him to investigate land in Riverside, California. Broad purposely did not respond to Karatz's written report and asked him, "Is that the best you can do?" This exchange continued twice more until Karatz finally answered in the affirmative. By this time, Karatz understood that he could never submit mediocre work to Broad again. Broad's repeated challenges motivated Karatz to do his finest work, and he went on to become CEO of KB Homes. Broad's lesson is clear: consistently demand high standards and challenge your employees to do their best work. The unreasonable life is not a guarantee of success, but it is lived with confidence, decisiveness, and drive. Invest like a billionaire. Learn from the world's wealthiest individuals, and don't waste your precious time navigating the investment market alone. Instead, hire a professional with expertise and experience to handle your finances. This book affirms that investing is paramount for wealth accumulation, and discusses different investment methods, including tax-friendly retirement accounts, annuities, and diversification. Lastly, it reminds readers to embrace the ups and downs that come with investing, persist on their journey, and never let others define their successes or failures. The key to business achievement. Don't be discouraged by others' skepticism towards your entrepreneurial ideas. Instead, prioritize well-researched facts and thoughtful analysis. Ask a lot of questions, especially, why not? This question is the key to succeeding in business, despite possibly appearing unreasonable to others. The Multifaceted Life of Eli Broad. Eli Broad, a businessman in his late 70s, has had an eventful and accomplished life. From accounting to home building, retirement savings to philanthropy, Broad has pursued his interests and passions without conforming to societal expectations. He and his wife, Edith Broad, have been active philanthropists, contributing to U.S. public education, biomedical research, and the arts. Broad has also been instrumental in transforming Los Angeles into a cultural hub, serving as the founding chairman of the Museum of Contemporary Art and developing the Broad Art Foundation. As a noted art collector, he lends his extensive collection to institutions worldwide. Additionally, his foundation supports genomic research, through the Broad Institute, and improves U.S. public education from kindergarten through high school via the Broad Superintendent's Academy in numerous other initiatives. Broad's message is that age and experience should not be excuses for accepting the status quo but should instead prompt risk-taking and innovation.
In The Art of Being Unreasonable, Eli Broad shares his valuable lessons on the power of unconventional thinking and the importance of shattering the mold of confining expectations. He stresses the key takeaways of asking important questions like a why not, and the significance of thorough research and analysis in decision-making. Additionally, Broad emphasizes the importance of embracing calculated risks, making effective investments, and diversifying in the face of criticism. The overarching message in Broad's journey is clear. Success comes to those who challenge the status quo by applying innovative thinking and logic, and are willing to explore unconventional paths without fear of judgment.